Okay, so I'm going to show you guys real quick how to heat set. So I have my little heat press here. Today I'm just going to use my little Cricut, what is this size? Like 10 by 12. Okay, but other than that, let's go ahead and clear that above. And hi, Sonia. Let me see if I scoot this back just a bit. I'll move this over here. Okay. Almost dropped that. Okay, so yesterday we did this, and sorry for my lighting, y'all. Well, obviously, if I go live at night, oh, there's a tree frog on my window. Sorry. I see it's stuck on there. I don't have, obviously, the sunlight coming in, so it's a little bit darker in this room until I get to move out to the shed. And then my ring light, for whatever reason, doesn't want to turn on, even though it's plugged in. So don't know what happened there. But anyways, doing good here. Let me actually get, let me get this sent over into Facebook Messenger real quick, because I definitely did forget to post that. So let's grab it. Let's heat set yesterday's project. Would help if I could spell. Sorry, excuse me. Okay, done. All right, y'all. Anyways, it has been a long day already. I've been working in the shed, organizing, like putting stuff on the top in the loft as well. I had my Robert's little brother was helping me. He got up there and vacuumed up all the dust from all the construction up there. And then we put a ton of boxes up there. So that really helped. All right. Hi, Sonia. Hi, Carmela. Let me see. Hi, Angel. Hi, Lou. Hi, Florine. I'm seeing you guys pop on now. Hi. Okay, so I have my heat press on. I'm actually going to set it to, it's at 300. I'll leave it at 300 since this is a canvas pillowcase. Also, by the way, it is dry from yesterday. So I'll be able to take this out, no problem. And we're going to go ahead and heat set it. Let me get the, I'm pretty sure I forgot to grab that. And also, we are going to need some parchment paper. Which I forgot about, but I know I have some in here because I took it with me to the event. So I just have to figure out now which bag it's in. Tote bags, socks. These are all extra supplies. Not that one. Not that one. Let's see if it's in this one. Are you in here? No, we're not in there. Okay. I think this is just extra makeup bags. Maybe this one. This one looks like it had extra supplies. Extra bags. No. Oh, is it this one? Of course, it would be. It would be. The absolute last bag I had. There it is. All right. Hi, Charlene. Hi, Carolyn. Yes, back on the app today. It's easier for me to push start from here than to reach that. So I was like, you know what? Let's just go live in the app and see. Okay. So I have parchment paper here. I have a few pieces. We can go ahead and take this out. So like I was saying earlier, because it is a canvas material, I want to drop the temperature down to 300 instead of like 350. All right. So we are just going to set this on. We're going to have to do it in a couple of goes. Which is fine. But we are going to scoot this way. Let me scoot. Let me turn. Let's turn. Are you ready? Happy? Let's turn this way. Shall we? Is that straight? Maybe, kind of, sort of. Hopefully. The light's even worse on this side. Sorry, y'all. Okay. Here we go. So I have it set for 300. I had to move it because my extension cord wasn't gonna reach all the way over there. Oh my goodness, do you guys struggle like this? Do you struggle like this? If you do, just know you're not alone. The cord got hooked up on my wheel. Like, is it Monday or what? Okay. Hey. Hey, Christina. All right. Start. I'm just over here struggling. Anyways, here we go. So, like I said, it is already dry. We're doing 300 degrees. Currently have it for 30 seconds. Since I dropped it down, I could probably do the 30 seconds. If you're going to do a little higher, I recommend like a shorter time, like maybe 15 seconds, maybe 10 seconds. But I think the 300 at 30 is good. All right, let's scoot it over. I could probably just do this one in 2. So let's do this side. Hit start, and voila. Cordless. Oh, that would be cool, right? I wonder how much battery that would take, though. You'd only get like 2 charges for it. They should just make the cords a little bit longer, maybe. I mean, I think that the cord on this one is fairly long, but it's probably like 4 feet. All right. Well, that is that. It is done. I could probably go back over and iron it. Like, just iron it out a little bit. I feel like it's just a tad bit wrinkly. But 300 degrees, 30 seconds worked fine. But like I said, it was already completely dry because we waited overnight. I am just going back over it, trying to get out some of the wrinkles. I might even have to do maybe a little bit higher temperature in order to get the wrinkles out. Or I'm just going to put it in my clamshell press tomorrow. I got my clamshell press, my industrial heat press, set up in the shed. You guys will see it tomorrow on Whatnot. I definitely prefer using those that like seal flat and you can have a lot of pressure on it, especially when you're doing stuff with sublimation. This can be iffy. Also, you're using a mat, so sometimes the pressure lays weird in different areas and it doesn't get a good full coat of heat. I forgot to turn off my sound there, so I don't know if you guys can hear it. But let's see. Okay. So that part is done. Now you just need to put a little pillow inside. Okay. So that one is done. Let me set that one aside. And I brought in a few other items that I thought about working on. I have the Fresh Lemons, which is actually a shirt I'm wearing right now, and I thought about putting that on. A tea towel here. Okay, so we could put that on this tea towel. All right, that's one project. And then I was thinking about the wine bags. I think the Making Spirits Bright one would be fun. So that is what I have. And then I did get these cute little ones. And I just need to figure out, is there something we want to put on there? Maybe we have a small one. Oh, this one says, please bring snacks. That's fun. All right. Summertime in the living is easy. Treat yourself. That one's cute too. Oh, we could do the little Moana one. That would be cute. Little ice cream. All right. Let's put those back. And if you guys haven't yet, reminder, club is only $1 this month, and this is the pattern you're going to get. Okay. And you get a little chicken too. So be sure to get that. All right, let's put, I'm going to use this one. This one's just slightly bigger. I'm going to put the ink mat right underneath there. I'm going to do it on this side. So we'll do the same design that is on my t-shirt. Breeze helper. Ah. That would be cute. We just need to make shirts that say that. So many of you guys help me with so many things, right? Christina helps me make sure my Whatnot shows are in order and go smoothly. And Sonia as well with moderating and all the things that I miss. She helps me do that. Couldn't do it without them. Could not do it without them, that's for sure. Okay, let's see. Is this black? Oh no, that's home, but that's really pretty. I really have got to get some better light in here. I can't see squat. I can't see nothing. My big old head and the shadow is in the way. I don't even know what color I'm looking at. Finally found black velvet. Okay, here we go. I am just going to do black velvet. That is all. And I think it looks good on, like, just super simple. I really am about the super simple stuff. Makes it easy. You can make a lot of them too. So like if you wanted to sell these, you could make a ton of them in a very little and short amount of time. And I think tea towels honestly are pretty safe. I know that I sell quite a bit of them when I do them or do them at shows. My tote bags and my tea towels usually do well. All right, so now that it's on, let's just scrape off. Let's scrape off the excess. Put as much back in the jar as we can. Okay, good enough. Let's get the wipey. I'm gonna wipe off my squeegee now. That way I don't accidentally put it down and get it all over the place. Wipe it off now. Put it back where it goes. Let's not get my hair in it. Looks so good. I just love it. This stuff makes me feel so good about my crafting skills. Okay. Let's see. I'm actually going to use that wipey, and I'm going to wipe down my transfer real quick. I know I'm off screen, but I have it sitting on a dish towel, and I'm just going to wipe off some of this ink real quick off the top of the transfer, and then I'm going to spray it with water. Okay. Spray it with water, clean it with a board eraser. Super easy to do. I could bring it over here. Okay. So I sprayed it with some water. First I cleaned it off with the baby wipe, sprayed it with water, and then now I'm using the board eraser. Clean it right away. Ink, I feel like if it dries on the silk screen, you have less of a chance to really get it out. So they're meant to be reused. So just make sure you clean it fairly quickly. The sooner you clean it, or the sooner you spray it with water, the easier it is, to clean. Okay. Piece of my board eraser flew off. All right. So now all we got to do is put this back on like that. Okay. A headlamp. I should wear my chalk, my Watts of Love one. I brought it in here, but it was dead. I was like, shoot. I need to go set it in the sun since it's a solar light. All right. So we have our towel all done. Now, I will say you just let it dry. Overnight is best, but in the event that you're like in a rush, you can still heat set it now. You definitely need to use parchment paper, and you're going to have to throw it away because the ink is wet, right? You can see it on my finger there. So what happens is when you put this on top of here, it's going to get all over the parchment paper, and you're going to need to throw it away because you don't want to put it onto the next project. All right, I bumped it up to 350. Let me wipe my finger off. Okay, I do think it looks really good though. Ta-da! So easy to do. My shirt, I made my shirt with the exact same transfer. Black ink is really good to have, and white ink is really good to have on hand because then you can just put it on whatever dark or light surfaces you have. Okay. All right, it is heating up. It is almost there. Yo, can you believe I still couldn't find my transfers? I still couldn't find them from yesterday. I don't know what I did with them. I really don't. Shame, shame. Okay, it's at 3:50. So let's go ahead. Set it there. Start 30 seconds and we're good. Yeah, with the lines on the side, it does look, I like the way that it like just kind of all comes together. And I bought these tea towels with those lines already on it. And I do have other colors like green or yellow, red and blue. I think gray and black. I think this one is the, I don't know if this is gray or black. All right. So when I pick this up, I can see a little bit. You're not going to be able to see it on the screen because it's very small, but it really didn't put too much on there, but still, it is still on there. And it is hot, but it is no longer wet. Okay. So I could flip this over. We could go ahead and heat press the back as well. 30 seconds just to seal it all in. And what else? Now we just wait. Okay, other than that, you guys, be sure to jump on tomorrow. I just wanted to heat set the project from yesterday. I need to stuff it with a pillow. I'm going to turn off my heat press. And ta-da! How cute. Yay! So that is done. Okay. All right, friends. That's all I got for you tonight. I still need to find my other stuff. So tomorrow we will have surfaces. So I will have pillowcases. I will have tote bags. I even have some sublimation surfaces available. I will have heat transfers available and regular transfers that go on either the pillowcases or like tote bags or t-shirts. I'll have accessories, inks. I will also have ribbon, okay? We'll always have a ribbon, so I'm going to pull the ribbon tomorrow morning. But other than that, I will see you guys tomorrow. If I get a chance to go live early, I will before I go pick up the kids. And if not, I will just see you tomorrow on Whatnot, okay? This particular tea towel I got from Amazon. It is on my Amazon store. So if you just go to spoiledbybrie.com, there is, if you scroll down to the bottom, it says Brie's Faves. Click on that, it'll have my Amazon link. Yeah. So it will be there. And you can find the exact ones on there that I use. So I do like this one. There's a couple other that I use, but this one was kind of the one I started with and was my favorite just because I really liked that it already had lines on it. And it felt very farmhouse to me, and a lot of the stuff that we do or did was farmhouse. So, okay. What is out tomorrow from Chalk? I don't know, Carolyn. But when I find out, I'll let you know. Alrighty, friends. I will see you guys tomorrow, okay? Sorry for the short live, but I just wanted to jump on, show my face, get these heat set. So y'all have a good rest of your evening, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Okay? All right. Bye.